Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Old Time Rock and Roll. I'm your host, David Tear, where I've been featuring my personal top 3,000 songs of the rock era from 1954 to 1999. Today I'm up to song number 2715, and that one is Run Like Hell by Pink Floyd. This was released on their 1980 album, number one album called The Wall. Looks almost exactly the same as the singles cover. It's got a big picture of a wall. And not one of my favorite albums by Pink Floyd. I think I did buy the CD, or I bought the music for this a few years ago, and I just don't really like it. I mean, I know a lot of people love this album, but I just think it's way too dark. It's some kind of fascist scenario. I guess the it's about I guess the narrator of the story. I never saw the movie, but I what I my understanding is the movie's based on the narrator, who I guess is supposed to be a member of the band named Pink. I know they had another song called "Have a Cigar," where they're talking about the band, by the way, which one's Pink. So I guess they had a fictional band member named Pink, kind of like I guess Billy Shears of Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band or something. I don't know what that was all about, but I can't. I guess Pink has a dream, or he has a hallucination where he's in some fascist dictatorship. I think he's the dictator of this fascist dictatorship, and the audience, which I guess is the people watching the movie, they're the subjects of this horrible dictatorship. And I guess it's supposed to be some kind of audience participation thing, like a Rocky Horror Picture Show. But no thanks. I don't even want to imagine I'm part of a fascist dictatorship, and we might have one if Trump wins. So might not all be all that fantastic as it turns out. Let's just hope to God he doesn't, because I'd rather live in the democracy that our founding fathers formed for us here. I like our democracy. I don't know about the rest of you guys. I think most of you do. I don't think we'd have most of rock and roll if we didn't, but I don't want to get into that. Anyway, let me first talk a little bit. I think I already said it, pretty much everything I have to say about the song "Run Like Hell." It's just one of the songs from the album "The Wall," and it's kind of self-descriptive. I mean, Pink, I guess, is telling all the angry mob, who's the audience, to run like hell, because I don't know what they're running from. I guess maybe they're running from some other. There's like an angry mob in the crowd. I don't even want to imagine what this is like. It's too horrible for me to imagine. I mean, I've listened to this album a few times, and I've heard all the dark references to fascism. They talk about the concentration camps and the book burnings, and this happened to relatives of mine in Nazi Germany. It's a little too close for home for me to enjoy. I mean, I've had relatives who have perished in the concentration camps, so I don't even like the fact that Pink Floyd is making this into some kind of form of entertainment. To me, it's not entertaining at all. But anyway, maybe that's just me. I don't know. I mean, I do like a lot of their other albums. I do. I think my favorite album by Pink Floyd is Dark Side of the Moon. I love that album. I mean, that's a classic if there ever was one. That is a really excellent concept album. Songs just kind of naturally blend with each other. Of course, Money's a classic. Money's coming up much, much later on my list. I mean, Pink Floyd. I mean, to sum up, I guess I've said enough about this song, Run Like Hell. Maybe I should talk about Pink Floyd now. Here's a picture of Pink Floyd early on. They're a very, I'm sure just about all of you guys know who Pink Floyd were. They were a very, very successful, progressive, British rock band. A lot of people think they're the same caliber as Led Zeppelin. I don't think they're as good as Led Zeppelin, but you can't deny that they were a really great band, very progressive and very innovative. I guess just a little too dark for me. I don't know, but this is a picture of them early on. They formed in 1965. The original members included Sid Barrett, he was on guitar and lead vocals. Nick Mason, who was on drums. Roger Waters, who was on bass guitar and vocals, and Richard Wright, who was on keyboards and vocals. And then in 1967, they recruited David Gilmour. He's the guy in the front here. He was a singer songwriter and guitarist. So that was their kind of like the original lineup. I think they had a few other members later on. But yeah, you can't deny they were a great group, but just not one of my favorites. I have a total of 5 songs on my list by Pink Floyd. This is the last of them. A couple of them did come up really high. I think you guys probably know which ones did. I'm not gonna say any more than that. But I guess that's pretty much all I have to say about Pink Floyd and the song Run Like Hell. Anyway, that concludes my video, my profile of Run Like Hell by Pink Floyd. Thank you for watching. You guys rock, and I'll see you next time. Bye.